While looking back on the Twisted Masquerade, I thought about the physical appearance of the organizer of the masquerade, Lady Tryks, and how she could have had some kind of hand in Carmina's brutal arrival into the entity's realm. In Carmina's lore, we see that even from her childhood years, the entity has had a hand in her life, stopping her from jumping off a bridge by having her being surrounded by a murder of crows. After this experience, she would become a very successful artist and painter, which would catch the attention of the multi-million-dollar VAG label, which sells art pieces to congressmen, with their artists mysteriously disappearing right after. In reality, the VAG label was really the entity's center cult, the Black Veil, with them coming for Carmina and cutting her hands and tongue out before she would be ultimately taken by the entity. In the lore tomes we see in the game, we learn that Tryks is a mysterious person with pull and influence on the entity's demented realm, similar to the Observer, implying that she comes from a world that is highly advanced, just like the Observer himself. Calling the entity her Sweet Darkness, she is the entity's biggest fan, throwing the Twisted Masquerade in celebration of its twisted and demented birthday, with her forcing killers and survivors into the party as a whole. She is also a skilled artist, with her being responsible for the various drawing and sketches seen within the Chamber of Blood, and creating several different cosmetics in the game, such as the Alice in Wonderland set. With all this in mind, my theory is that due to Tryks' love and devotion to the malicious entity, she would either be approached by or simply join the Black Veil, seeing as they both worship the demented cosmic being. However, likely due to her interest in art and her potential high status in the world, evident by her lady status, she would establish and found a VAG label, which would take artists' art and give them to congressmen, with these artists likely being used as sacrifices for the cult's rituals, similar to what happened to the twins before they're taken into the realm. After Carmina's calling out of the Black Label and the various paintings of the entity's realm that Garo had painted, Tryks would go interested in Carmina and eventually set in motion the events that would eventually get her taken by the entity, all to please the Sweet Darkness that Tryks so gratefully worshipped.